Chelsea are title contenders.
Just you trashing it.
Yeah, like for me, December, you can't judge who's title contenders at this stage, and especially with a Chelsea team that is so young and so unpredictable in terms of their defence. If Chelsea were to slip away, which I don't think they will, I'm pretty confident in the time that I said I would have to speak on it, I will, and I think we'll still be in and around. But right now, in December, I've seen my team top of the league at this stage before, and no one talks about us in 5 years' time as title contenders. So for me, it's just people getting a bit giddy, a bit excited. I've seen title winning teams, I've seen my team in title races, and this team still have things to prove, and the manager agrees. So for me, as long as everybody in-house is still calm and still focusing on the next game and not thinking, we're just going to beat Everton away because we're Chelsea.
But they will do.
We're not at that stage.
Yeah. I think for me, the reason why I'm saying truth is because of I'm actually breaking it down, not historically, in the context of this league and the quality in this league this season. I think from now, which we're basically, let's say we're at Christmas now, which is a good sample size to see who's really dealing with what. Of course, people can fall off like Arsenal did this, but if you look at the quality of the league, I'm looking at Man City and I'm saying, that's not the Man City I anticipated this year. I'm looking at Arsenal, I expected them to be the next best thing. That is not the Arsenal that I expected. When I look at then Liverpool and look at you guys with what you're equipped with as well, and the fact that you go to Europe every time, and rightly so with how much money you spend, you just play a whole different squad. You've got that squad that can focus on Premier League. Okay, FA Cups and Carabao Cups, you can have a bit of a mix.
We're out of Carabao.
Oh yeah, out of Carabao. Yeah. So really, you've only got 2 competitions to focus on with your main squad, and even FA Cup when it starts, you probably still you got more than enough. So they're your Premier League team that is stacked. I just think in the context of this Premier League and the quality of this season's Premier League, this Chelsea team has more than enough quality in it to be classed as title contenders. Not title favourites, but title contenders.
And you can say about, the defence.
No. Everybody has their own opinion.
You can say about, you don't have a good enough keeper, and I'm sure it's an area you'll inevitably fix. But you cannot hide the fact that you are in.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, and the thing is right, we're not sitting there and saying you're definitely going to win the title.
No, but you are in the race.
But you are contenders. I mean, and I said when we went and played Chelsea, I was impressed with them. Right now you deserve to be in second place. You've been the second best team so far in the league, and if you're in that position, you're 2 points at the time of doing this video. You're 2 points off.
Could be top
the team that are top. I mean, how can you not be contenders?
We're not saying. I do get why the Chelsea fans are trying to not, though.
If we were saying this, we're not saying this in September. We're not saying this in October. This is December, near the end of December.
Nearly halfway through.
You are definitely contenders, and
Christmas is when everyone says we'll see.
I can tell you, right, that everybody at Chelsea behind the scenes, right, will be thinking you are contenders.
No, they won't.
Right. They will be. They're not going to be looking and thinking,
just focus on the next game.
Just focus on the next game. They might just be doing the game by game.
The youngest sququad in the league, you focus on the next game. You don't want to get these youngsters too excited.
And that's fine, though.
The owner of the club is not going to be saying to Maresca,
he's not saying anything.
All we need from you is top 4. Secretly, they're going to be saying, well, we can win this. We can win this.
You have an eye on it.
Right?
A little eye on it.
So you're a contenders, man. Stop trying to deny it. Stop trying to do this thing with all these Chelsea fans like there's some little poor team that's,
we're rich. I showed up to the best of enemies in my sunglasses and my money gone. We're rich.
They've come from nowhere, and all of a sudden, no, we didn't know. I mean, stop trying to behave.
There shouldn't be some Chelsea pity party.
They're trying to behave like
you are title contenders.
They're trying to be. If this was Brighton saying this, or a team of Bournemouth,
Forest,
or Forest, even, I would understand it. But Chelsea,
it's just because
Roman Abramovich isn't here, so we're just a bit confused.
It's just because the Chelsea teams in your head, you think of like had great defences, great leaders. And maybe this is where this Chelsea side is different. They haven't got that yet, but they've got so much other quality around it. It's not your typical Roman Abramovich Chelsea side, but this is different. This is your Clear Lake Chelsea side.
Right. Yeah. Next one. The next statement is this.
Yeehaw.
The next statement.
Win that league.
Next statement.